Thousands of joyful South Sudanese on July 9th gathered in the country's capital, Juba, in celebration of the country's first anniversary. Waving flags and wearing the country's flag colors, they danced to traditional music in jubilation despite numerous challenges the country has experienced over the last 12 months.
We're so happy that we have made another year now after our independence. So we're very, very happy, excited. I don't know what the world is talking about, but we're really, really excited about this day. And we hope that God will lead us to another year in peace and with no worries at all, that we will focus on our building of this country. That's all we're wishing for now.
We are very excited that we have the country as our own country, as Southern Sudanese. And celebration is everywhere. That's why you see people now are really very, very excited, celebrating the new year for the new country.
During the celebrations, a military march past showcased various military hardware the country has recently acquired. Military personnel and wildlife wardens, all in brand new uniform, were also among those who graced the occasion. South Sudan became the world's newest country on 9th July 2011. Its birth was the culmination of a 6-year peace process which helped bring an end to the long-running conflict between South Sudan and Sudan, of which it was formerly a part of. In the past year, the country has been working on building various structures from scratch while struggling with a host of challenges. Speaking to thousands who gathered at the first Independence Day celebrations, President Salva Kiir called on South Sudanese to work towards self-reliance in food production through farming, saying that by 2015, he hoped the country would be able to achieve food security. He called on the international community not to abandon the new state and vowed that South Sudan would show the same commitment to development as it had showed in creating its nation.
The year to come will be hard, but we will prevail. In all of this, I ask that the international community stays with us. We are a new country, and they should not just abandon us that we are independent. The commitment we showed in creating our nation is the same commitment we will show in developing it. We are under no illusions to the scale of what we must achieve. And so the international community should no doubt our determination to achieve it.
In a speech read on behalf of the United Nations Secretary General by his envoy to South Sudan, Hilda Johnson, Ban Ki-moon said he was deeply impressed by the country's commitment to peace. Noting that much had been achieved since independence, the Secretary General said that much more still needed to be done.
A lot has been achieved since independence, but a lot also needs to be done. The road ahead will not be without challenges, but I am confident that with the resilience of its people and the wisdom of its leadership, South Sudan will overcome any obstacles and succeed in becoming a prosperous nation based on human rights and rule of law, and living in harmony with its neighbors near and far.
The celebrations came at a time when relations with Sudan have deteriorated, but in partnership with the African Union, the United Nations is doing its utmost to help the governments of the two countries settle all pending differences peacefully. And as South Sudan celebrates its Independence Day, it is hoped that the years to come will be more promising for the over 8 million South Sudanese who now look forward to building their country and living in peace with themselves and their neighbors.